Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a series planned for you this week. We're going to look at the most overpowered, the most broken, the most extreme results for Tier 9 tanks. Class for class, light tanks, medium tanks, heavy tanks, TDs and SPGs. Now I did this series in the past for Tier 10s, and you guys really enjoyed that, so we're going to do it for Tier 9 tanks. If you want to skip right to the action, skip ahead in this video to 3-minute and 35-second mark, and you can start watching the games. But a little bit about the methodology. Rather than look at all the averages for all the games, and there's a lot of places, a lot of websites you can check to find average results, average damage, average spotting assist, average win rate for all the tanks. There's many ways of doing it, but one way that we've enjoyed that's kind of exciting is to look at the extreme results. And when a tank is really good, and performs slightly above average, maybe does 2 or 3 or 5% more damage on average per game, that doesn't sound like much, but when you look at the extreme results, when you have a tank that dominates in those extreme amazing games, then you know that there's something broken, something overpowered about it. And if you look at the extreme results, the best games, and there's a lot of different tanks that have great results, then you know that it's pretty balanced. So let's go to a website where people load thousands and thousands of replays in all the tanks in the game, and we'll just look at the extreme results and pick the best games and watch those. We're going to start with light tanks here. Let's go to the website, World of Tanks Replays. WOTreplays.com, a site where people load thousands and thousands of games, and we're going to do some sorting here. We're on patch 1.91, the new patch, and we've done this in the past with Tier 10s for all the classes of tanks here. You can watch that series, the Broken Tank series, but we're going to do it for Tier 9s now, and we're going to start with light tanks, and we're just going to sort all the light tank replays from Tier 9 that have been loaded so far on this site, and there's thousands and thousands of them of all the different tanks. And we can sort them many different ways. Now, let's sort by damage assist. And you know what the results are going to be. It's all EBRs, my friend. And it's all pretty much the same map. Any open map, the EBRs are just broken, right? They're going to just drive around. Oh, there's an AMX 1390. Another AMX 1390. That's surprising, a T49. But what, 7 out of 10 of the epic results, all EBRs, driving around like clowns. Yeah, we don't need to watch that. You know how those games are going. Let's sort by damage and see what the top results are. The top result by damage is an EBR, because it's balanced. Okay, that's the most amazing damage game so far. T49, T49, AMX 1390, T49, AMX 1390, Panhard EBR 90, T49, T49, 1390. Now these are sorted most damage. The most damaged game in patch 1.91 so far is an EBR game, and then a T49 game. We're going to watch those two games, but surprisingly, 5 T49 games in the top 10 extreme games. 3 AMX 1390 games, and 2 EBR games. So the EBR not dominating the results as far as damage. They're actually the T49. We're going to watch those top 2 games. The EBR game, and then the T49 game, the top 2. Sorry, AMX 1390. I know you have 3 in the top 10, but we don't get to watch you. Otherwise, the video would be like an hour long. How did this EBR manage to get the top damage game in patch 1.91 so far? Well, we'll watch. And it's on the Berlin map. We get to see the new Berlin map. Woohoo! Now, I played this map a little bit about the map, but it's kind of like Paris upside down, but a little bit bigger. There's a city fight in the north. Really cool city pathways and buildings and stuff, kind of the north part of the map. And then this death zone in the south. I've gone to the south a couple of times, and once you get kind of in these bushes, there's nowhere to go without getting spotted and hammered by TDs. So anyways, let's watch the game here. We're watching Eyeshadow in his EBR 90. He has the speed. He has the accurate gun. He has the mobility. He has everything. Let's face it. He's in an EBR. How much damage is he going to do? If you were smart, you've probably already seen it. And how's he going to do it? How did he achieve the top result? Ooh, did he hit his counterpart there? Now these EBRs, guys, you saw how they dominated in the spotting top damage assist games. They just drive around like clowns, right? You get an open map. It seemed like all those spotting games were all on the same map. Kampenovka, Prokhorovka, whatever the fuck Ofka. They just drive around like clowns and get 10,000 spotting because nobody can hit them, or if people do hit them, it just doesn't do any damage. It just, the little rubber tire wobbles a little bit, and they keep driving it. While they fix the tire, they keep driving around at 60, 70, 80 kilometers an hour. Are they broken? I know they're talking about nerfs. It's on the sandbox server now. They're testing tweaks to the wheeled vehicles. The series that I did in the past for the tier 10s, damage and damage assist dominated by the EBR 105. Tier 10, the EBR 105 dominates in almost every category as far as the light tank category. Dominates in damage, dominates in damage assist. If you could include critical hits as damage blocked, it would dominate in damage blocked by armor as well. But when you shoot these things in the wheels, it's not counted as damage blocked by armor. It just says critical hit. There's a suspension malfunction in the tank. You did 0 damage. Watch. I'll explain it. See? He's driving away now. They shoot him. Oh, shh. Hey, crew, get out there. Shh, 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 shh. There, they've pumped up the tire. They're pumping the tire back up. They're standing on top of the tank. He's only going 70 or 80, 60. And there, see? They fixed the tire. And that's why they're broken, right? And that's why, given time, now 1.91 patch has only been out for a little while, and I've done this series. If I waited, 6 months, no damage. He hit a wall at full speed. If I did that in my Leopard, I would have lost 600 HP right there. So they are broken, right? And if I waited probably a couple of months, let this patch run for a couple of months and more games were loaded on the website, I would hazard to guess that the top 8 out of 10 games for damage would be EBR, would be this tank, right? Because it's ridiculous. Look, he's fighting against now the RU-251, which was nowhere to be seen on that list. That's the German horrible piece of shit tier 9 light tank. There he is. You see him? He's probably... his gunner's dead, his gun's damaged, his ammo rack has been hit. He's lucky it didn't blow. Where'd they go? They went back. They are uninstalling the game. They've went back to the garage, and they're probably so frustrated playing wheeled vehicles. Where'd they go? He's pressed escape, and he's uninstalling now. That's where he went. I would hazard to guess that if we gave it more time, 8 out of top 10 results would be EBR 90s. So we're starting the series off with a bang. You knew it was going to be the EBR, right? Now they're talking about nerfs. They're saying now one of the things they're testing is when you shoot them and you hit the wheel, they'll slow down more. Big fucking deal, right? So you can be the guy that shoots them in the rubber tire, and it'll say, we didn't even scratch them, or critical hit. And they'll slow down more, so your teammates can then kill them. But you don't get any, like they call tracking assist versus tanks. You don't get anything. You don't get wheel wobbling assist. You get nothing. You just get trolled. That's fun. And the other thing, they're going to make the gun handle a little bit worse. Yeah, okay. And what other thing they were going to do? The auto? I don't know if they're talking about messing with the it used to be the cheat mod, the auto aim assist, so you don't have to put the central marker on the target. You can just wave your gun in the general direction of the target, and it says target acquired. Snap. I did a video of how I would fix these. The target acquired, snap. 349 damage. Doesn't even have to look at the target, right? Just wave the gun. It's ridiculous. Got him. Where'd they go? They went back. They're uninstalling the game. That's where they went. They went back to the garage, and they're fucking wheeled vehicles. They're uninstalling the game. I said the only thing I would change about them is that this is what needs to happen. When you shoot one and you hit one, it must do damage. And none of this, we hit the wheels and he slows down and they get out on top of the hood and pump up the tire. It's ridiculous, right? It's like going to the circus and watching clowns. When you shoot a little car like this with a tank, every hit should be a damaging hit. That way they would know, I can't get lucky. I can't be a clown. I have to be careful. If I get hit, I'll die in 3 hits. That, in my mind, would fix them. But they're not testing that. And since I did that video, now watch this. See? It's ridiculous, right? It's World of Clowns. We've gone from World of Tanks to World of Clowns. Since I've watched many, many more replays and I've played them, there's a little bit of when you first play them, there's that little ha ha ha, it's funny. And then after a while you realize it's ridiculous. I've changed my mind of how I would fix them. And my position now as a CC and a guy who plays, average, slightly above average player that loves playing the game. My position now is they should remove them, remove the wheeled vehicles, admit that you fucked up putting clown cars in the game in World of Tanks. You had a game called World of Tanks, and you made a mistake. You put clown cars in it, and give everyone whatever XP it took them and whatever credits it took them to grind all the way up. If they went all the way to tier 10, refund them, and maybe as compensation, give everyone twice the XP and twice the credits that we used to get them. Remove them from the game, apologize, and say, yeah, we're sorry, we fucked up, they've ruined the game, and remove them. And maybe have them for special events or racing events or something stupid, right? Like leaping through the air like a spider monkey. It's ridiculous. And that's my new position. Just realize that you fucked up putting these in the game and remove them. You've removed tanks in the past. You put the Waffenträger auf E100 auto-loading German TD, tier 10, in the game, and you realize, holy shit, we fucked up, it's way too powerful. You removed it. You gave everyone a grille. You've done it before, right? It's just, you put the Death Star in the game, and there was a lot of people complaining about being one-shot, so then you introduced the shit barn, which is kind of a worse Death Star, Death Star with no armor and a big, huge barn turret, and then you removed the Death Star. You've removed tanks. You can even, I'll give you this, you can even bring some back, the tier 8 premium one. You can leave that in the game as like a special pay-to-win one, because I guess people paid money for that. So there'll be a special pay-to-win light tank that you can't remove, and you can occasionally put that in Christmas boxes. So people can buy hundreds and hundreds of Christmas loot boxes to try and get the tier 8 pay-to-win wheeled vehicle, and you'll make a shit ton of money. There you go. I'm giving you a business strategy here too, Wargaming. Remove them, admit that you screwed up, and then make a shit ton of money selling the tier 8 premium every now and then. That's my official position now. This is ridiculous, right? When you're so mobile and so like, oh, he's going to shoot you, that's okay. Just, you can drive away. When you have the best mobility, you have the most accurate gun, the best auto aim. When you don't take damage, when you leap through the air and do 360 barrel roll flips. And when you have a profile, a hitbox model that when people hit you, they're more likely to do 0 damage to you than to do damage. I've seen games where one of these things has been hit 14 times, and then you go to post-game stats and it says 14 hits received, 2 hits penetrated. So 12 hits, 12 times the thing's been hit, and the crew just has to jump up on top and pump up the tire, and keep going. It's ridiculous. Not to take anything away here from Eyeshadow, your game here Unbelievable. You gave us a good tour of the Berlin map. Oh, wait, it's not over. You still got one more guy to fight. I thought that was already amazing what you've achieved here. Just driving around, completely dominating a tank. Like, what is a tank like this doing in the game when you have other tanks that can drive 20 kilometers an hour? What? It's... Anyways, okay, we've gone on long enough. Let's enjoy his epic result now. He's over 5,000 damage. Is he going to get up over 6,000? Now remember, we're at tier 9 here, so a 6,000 damage result at tier 9 for a light tank is pretty freaking good. Especially with the alpha of the gun. But now he's got to find... who's he after here? It's a big, heavy tank. Just drive full speed over there. You can do a barrel roll and you won't flip over. It's almost like he's being a little cautious now. You haven't lost 1 HP worth of HP. You've been hit by a tank, but you haven't been damaged. And now he's found a heavy tank with a lot of HP. What is he going to do? He's being very cautious all of a sudden. Driving around like a clown the whole game. But I guess he's a little nervous now. He's going, holy shit, I'm having the game of my life. I don't want to die now, but you can even take a hit. You've got a repair kit. You almost, if they do implement that change where they get hit and then they slow down a little bit more, you'll have people just packing 2 repair kits, right? So you have the small repair kit to fix it quickly, and then if you get hit again, you got a large repair kit. So, or people will just have to manage. They'll just have to not YOLO until they have a repair kit available. Now, what's this guy going to do? There's no hope at all for him to do anything. He can... Well, he's not moving his hull. He is a Muppet. Okay, he is a Muppet, but even if he moved his hull, there's no way he could keep up. He can't. So maybe that's why he's not doing anything. He simply cannot keep up with the speed that these things, the clown cars. Look at this result. Ace tanker, lots of medals. How much damage did he do? How much did he do? 6,475 damage. Top damage game in a tier 9 light tank. And did he make credits? Yes. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, my friend. The second highest damage in the game goes to the T-49. And in fact, the T-49 had 5 out of the 10 top results. And I kind of expected that because I'm going down the American light line myself, and I've played the T-49. And the thing I think that is happening here is there's 2 guns you can use with the T-49. There's the big motherfucking gun that he's using, the derp gun. And then there's the little itty bitty gun. The little itty bitty gun is much more consistent. It's you can have consistently better games with the smaller gun. And I'm using the smaller gun. But I've played a few games with the big derp gun. The big derp gun is the RNG gun. You can have a really nice game or a really shit game. If RNG says yes, this gun is amazing because, it does a shit ton of damage. But if RNG says no, this gun sucks. And it has nothing to do with what you do. Oh, I thought he was going to take a shot there, but I guess he was worried about being spotted by this guy. I've played the derp gun, and I've had games where I've carefully aimed 7 or 8 shots and missed all of them. And just raged and vowed to sell this piece of garbage. And then I've had games where on the move, taken shots and hit someone, penetrated, and rolled for 1,000. And I'm looking at his aim circle there, and it looks very small. What is going on? Usually the bloom... Well, how come your aim circle is so small? I know he's fully aimed there, but he's even moving it slightly, and it's not blooming. What is going on? Look at his aim circle there. We'll see it when he moves. Let's see if it... he must have a fantastic crew. Okay, it's bloomed up there, but... Okay, he's being very careful not to move his hull. And he's target acquired. Okay, look at this. Yeah, his bloom does... It looks like a leopard gun bloom. What is this? Well, no wonder you can hit them. How does he get his bloom so small? Have you guys played the T-49 with the derp gun? I have no idea how he does that. The the way you're supposed to do it, there's a penalty for when you move your hull and when you move your turret. Take another shot there, buddy. Oh, and he missed. I don't know why you zoomed out and jiggled before you pulled the trigger. But there's a penalty when you move your hull and when you move your turret and when you're moving your tank that causes gun bloom. And he's being very careful not to move his tank, not to move his turret. See how he's aiming without moving the turret? Now he moves it slightly, and he takes the shot. And he is penning those shots. So when RNG says yes, it's amazing. And he's doing everything to increase his possibility of getting good RNG by not burdening himself with those penalties. If you drive around like a lunatic, this is what... Oh, he got hit there, and he rolled again. That time he didn't penetrate, and he rolled for 280. He did not pen. The thing I did incorrectly in this thing is it's a light tank, right? So I drive around quickly like an idiot, like a light tank, and then well, there's someone, and I abruptly stop and want to snap off a shot. And if you drive around, oh, watch this. Oh my God. Oh, that's beautiful. 700. See, he's doing it perfectly. And we'll get back to how I do it. Drive around like an idiot in a light tank really fast, and then I detect someone, so then I stop and want to take a shot. Well, if you're driving around full speed, turret wiggling around, trying to look left and right, and then you stop, your gun bloom is the size of the whole map. And then it takes you like 6-7 seconds. Like you see, there's no way he's going to hit that shot, right? Then it takes you 6-7 seconds to fully aim this gun. But what he's doing is he's stationary, probably stuck here now. He doesn't know what to do. But he came to this spot. He knows he's got cover, and he's stationary. His hull is now still. His turret is still. He pokes out, barely moves his tank, and takes a shot. And he did not pen the Borsig. Did not pen the Borsig. But he's racking up the damage here. And I guess he's just giving us a showcase of how if you minimize the penalties that you get on your dispersion by not moving your tank or your turret, like he's ready to fire and he's doing it slow. He's not going to move. He's not going to move. Boom. He's doing it perfectly. He is helping RNG. It's not all RNG. He knows what he's doing. And now he's got, oh, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. I can shoot you up the ass. Come on. Oh, please. Oh, this is beautiful. No, right up the ass. Not there. No, the ass. There, yes. And he didn't pen. But he lit that one up good. Hot. Hot. Your ass is hot. RNG. It's just RNG, guys. And he was probably, he's aware of what the armor value of the rear of a tortoise is, who just erects his gun and realizes he's going to take another one up the ass now. Boom. And he lit that one up good again. When RNG says yes, this is an RNG troll gun, guys. When RNG says yes, it's the most fun you can have with your pants on playing a World of Tanks. When RNG says no, if those shots missed, or if those shots just, rolled for 180, it's just, you hit this pixel, you didn't penetrate the pixel, you did a little splash, you rolled for 180. Screw you. Then the next shot you take, you penetrate, you do 900 damage. The next shot, oh, you didn't penetrate, but you lit that one up good. It's just a troll RNG gun. But I kind of expected that the most extreme results would be when RNG says yes with this gun. I bet if I figured out how to look at all the data, I bet the average damage per game using the little gun would be better, more consistent. But the extreme results, of course, favor the gun, the biggest motherfucking gun, because when it works, it's going to work big, right? So here he goes. Now he's on the move. It's 11-11, buddy. I think you might have had a few blind shots there. I think you've got more damage than what this shows. Oh boy. Now he has to work for it. Now you can't just sit and hide. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is artillery going to hit him? His teammate is capping. Let's see what he does here. He's moving back, so he goes stealth. He's going to go stealth and then run away. He's gone stealth. But he's not going to run away. He wants to get a shot. Oh, he didn't snap the shot. He's being very cautious. I'm just surprised that his bloom is not the size of a Walmart store. He's target acquired, and man, he's getting good RNG. Like, for me, that would miss. Just that movement, moving my tank around, the bloom on my gun would be the size of the whole map. And I would miss that shot. I can't believe how small his bloom is. He must have the best crew in World of Tanks, or some. My crew has brothers in arms. I run food. I have a smooth ride. Oh, and he. Oh my! What? When RNG says yes, how did that pen? How did you do that? He just pressed the trigger, and the game said yes. But he took one up the ass. You had RNG. RNG just said yes, my friend. Yes, and it's going to be a victory because this guy's going to cap. Oh, wait, he's not. The M60's not capping. I would have thought he'd just go in the cap now, seeing as this T55A is such a high HP. If he caps and the Emil stops the T55A and the other guy, the STB1, from coming back, they'd easily win. No, but he's got himself lit. It only takes a minute and a half to cap for victory. And then our T49 can enjoy. That'll be a great game if he emerges victorious with the amount of damage he's done. M60? Oh, they're both there. They're both spotted. T55A and ST. This is perfect. Just go cap. Your Emil can stop them from, because he's hull down there. And what's he doing? A no cap kill all. Oh, your buddy's dead. Well, guys. You're watching the No Bullshit channel. These are not cherry-picked the most amazing games. Look at this. They're Unicoms. Victory. Oh, 14 kills. Yeah. This is the regular schmoes, but having the extreme results. And I'm not cherry-pick. I'm watching these games as, oh, he decided to cap, but now not cap, because why would he? I just wanted to let them know where I was. I know if I go in the cap, they hear a siren. I wanted to confuse them. I'm watching the replays for the first time, as you are, enjoying them. That's why the commentary is so raw and poignant. I'm not sure what poignant means, but I think the commentary is poignant. Guys, it's 2 versus 1. Why don't you both converge on him together, or go cap and let your IS-3 shoot him as he approaches to reset? Why wouldn't you be in the cap, and then the IS-3 would move into a position where he can... No? He can't do it anymore. He can't bear to watch anymore. We are watching Kroggy CT in his T49, who just had the game of his life. RNG smiled upon him. The clouds parted, and RNG shone down like a ray of sunshine on his ass and illuminated his whole game. And now we are just watching to see if he emerges with victory. He can't watch his teammates anymore. He's so disgusted. And we're going to do this, guys, for the remainder of the week. I'm going to do the same sorting, find the same results for, we're going to do medium tanks tomorrow, then we're going to do heavy tanks on Wednesday, then we're going to do TDs, and then we're going to do SPGs. We're going to find the best, most extreme result for every individual class of tanks in the game. Today was light tanks. Is Kroggy, are you going to get a victory out of this? Let's keep watching. Let's see if he emerges victorious. Tune in for the rest of the week to see the results for the other classes. I know you guys enjoyed it when I did it for the Tier 10 tanks. When we did Tier 10, it was obvious that the EBR 105 was broken. It dominated in every category. For heavy tanks, it was obvious that the Object 279E dominated in all the damage games. But damage blocked by armor was still dominated by the Mouse and the Type 5 Heavy. And then most of the other classes, there wasn't a clear dominant tank. There was results from all the different tanks. But this is going sideways, isn't it, Kragi? We are watching your dead burning Hulk, and we're wondering whether that M60, God bless him, whether he can emerge victorious. We're going to watch the whole games. I don't know what's going to happen. There he is. There he is. We've switched back. Oh, he's decided to cap again. Now that it's 1v1, he wants to let the enemy know where he is. Good strategy. It's too bad you didn't cap during the previous 4 minutes that we've watched. Oh, let's leave the cap. I know how this one's going to end. It's got to end. It's got to end. It's impossible for this player to win. GG T55. He's looking around. What do I do? Guys, subscribe to the channel and get the notifications for the rest of the week. We are going to enjoy. We're going to find out which is the most broken medium tank tomorrow. The most overpowered, the most epic results. There's no hope for this guy. He's angling his armor now. He does have a little bit of a weak spot on top of his tank. Like, it's possible that maybe that guy's going to hit that tumor. It is an American tank equipped with a massive... It's not a tumor. I know technically it's a commander's hatch. But you know, yeah. Good try. Well done. Let's check the post-game stats for the T49. How did he do? Defeat. Aced it. How much damage did he do? 6,297. Heartbreak result for you, buddy. And, well, you made credits. And I can't believe it. 14 shots and he hit 11 with the Troll RNG gun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Tune in for the rest of the week. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. We're going to go through each class. Tomorrow, medium tanks. Same time, same place, same Klaus channel.